Hello there, I'm Dawn M. Rivers, a dynamic coach and entrepreneur dedicated to helping women thrive in life and business, with a particular focus on empowering career women to become global small business owners. I guide them through personalized coaching, courses, and my membership, Club Awaken, which is designed to help women live luxuriously and grow limitlessly. My mission is to support women in developing an entrepreneurial mindset, achieve financial freedom, and create balanced, purpose-driven, and abundant lives. My coaching framework, Awaken, centers on aligning clients with abundance, integrating wealth and wellness, setting action-oriented goals, acquiring lifestyle knowledge, and elevating everyday experiences. Through this, I aim to help women design lives filled with financial independence, well-being, and luxury. But it didn't start here. Let me tell you a story. Several years ago, I was unhappy. I was going through a divorce, and I used to say, I hate my life. And I was trying desperately how to bring all the fractured, disparate pieces of myself back together. So I was reading a self-help religious book, and it talked about this battle that we had in our mind and how to overcome these negative thoughts. And I didn't know that my thoughts really created my existence until I read this book. So I said, well, let me just put it, to practice. I would say, I hate my life. You know how you go, oh, I hate my life. So instead, I said, let me just say I love my life and see if this works. You know how you do an experiment. I did an experiment on myself to see, could this make a change? And it did. I wrote it down in my journal. I wrote it on Post-its. I had them on my bathroom mirror. I had them in the cabinet, in the car. And every single day I would say, I love my life. It wasn't instant. It took a year. And I remember going on Facebook saying, oh, I love my life. But I also took action. I had a list. I called it 42 things for my 42nd year. I flew a plane. I jumped out of a plane. I did a high ropes course. I did flying trapeze lessons. I did whitewater rafting. I went to movies by myself, to concerts that I wanted to see by myself. On vacation, I went to meetup groups and met all these new people, had fun, went on dates. And then that day that I said I love my life, I realized I had started to put some things together. And then later, in the same time, I was saying to myself, well, I no longer want to be a middle school librarian. I want to go back to elementary. I love this. Because at the time, I was a full-time school librarian. And I saw one of my colleagues who used to work in the middle school with me, and now she was a principal at an elementary. And it maybe was 3 weeks after I had declared, and said, this is what I wanted. And I said, hey, Amy, if there's anything coming up, any changes, any openings in any of the school elementaries for a librarian position, will you let me know? She was like, come here, but don't tell anybody. The lady who's the current librarian at my school, she's about to be fired. She's not getting her contract renewed. I said, what? She said, wait until the board notes come out next month, and then you can apply. You're going to get this job. So that was April. May I applied, and that August, I was no longer in the middle school, but now in the elementary. So I changed my thoughts. I changed my words. I changed my mind. So I call that the path to the awakened woman. You do these 3 things and you will change your life, right? So that's how I overcame this fractured parts of myself. This is how I overcame being confused, being overwrought, to being happy, to being whole, to being free, to having a lifestyle that I loved, doing the things that I wanted to do. And I would love to hear from you. What are you going through right now? What are the parts of yourself that you want to put back together? Are you struggling with anything, or is your life just perfect too? And you're like, yes, and you want to share it with me. I would love to hear. Thanks for being here.